Alright, hey everybody. Time for another update on the fish room. And honestly, nothing has changed since last week. Haven't added anything. Still got the same layouts. Everybody's still doing the same everything. There's a little convict trying to get attention. Black neons in there. Kerbenza fries growing up. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit here. Still can't make them out that well on the video. But they've got them hiding back behind the rock structure back there. The other one, don't know if Mama's got the babies or if Daddy's got the babies. And fire mouse hiding back in there. Zebras up at the top. See, I had planned on grabbing some more fire mouse, some more zebras, adding more sections for more tanks, and having them ready by this weekend to give you a good update, a good improvement on the fish room. But there's been a lot of progress on the move, and I don't want to set things up just to take them back down. And I may still do that. I may end up getting more stuff and setting stuff up just to take it down and move it. But I'm dreading moving these fish and don't really want to get more work on my plate than what I really want to do. So there's just kind of I'm looking in there, you can see the fry moving about a bit. I really don't know how I'm going to move the fry. I thought about just lowering the water down in this tank. That was just a suggestion that was given to me, to leave everybody in here, take the hardscape out, and just lower the water down and move parents and baby with the water still in the tank. I don't know about if I dip them all out, if I put, say, the parents and the babies all in a bag, with the stress causing the parents to start cannibalizing the babies, because I've seen that in the past. If I separate them out, then do I keep them separate when I get to the new place? Because I've seen reintroducing them cause problems. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I've still got a little time to figure it out. Got my driftwood there. It was trying to drift away, so we piled it up with some rocks. And all of my driftwood that I have in these tanks and most of my tanks, the only tank that I have driftwood in that I purchased is my tank with the flagfish and white clouds. And actually, I didn't purchase that wood. It came as part of a deal where I got the tank, some livestock, the wood, all in one package. The rest of the driftwood I have all came as collected from the wild, and I soaked it and soaked it and soaked it and got impatient and went ahead and put it in the tank. That's why the one over here is weighted down with the rocks. This one over here is zip tied to a rock. The ones in the 55 are strategically placed with weight on them. And then I've got some other tanks that you all haven't seen yet that are tied to rocks or partially buried and all that kind of stuff. But you'll see those tanks eventually. It might be after the move, and it might not be exactly the way that they are now, but we'll see. But for now, this is how things are. Still the same as last week. But like I said, I'm going to try to do a update every week, even if nothing's happened, just to show you that nothing's happened. And it keeps a record of a record for me of where things are and when things happened. The fry have started to venture out on their own some. I'll show you a little trick I've done. I've got fish food all over the place, different types, different brands, stuff. But this food here, I wanted to feed it in multiple locations in the fish room here and in other parts of the house, but didn't want to have to buy multiple containers of the fish food. So I picked up one of these little boxes. I think they had it labeled as a crayon box. I just got it from a big box store. It's got latching, it's got these latches on the side of it over here. Both sides have the latches. They came in different colors, clear, blue, red, whatever color. But I just poured some of this flake food into this container, and it latches, so if I drop it, it doesn't spill all over the place, and I can keep this down here and keep the original container in the other part of the house for that tank. And I could use this with with the flake food, with pellet food, freeze-dried food. It probably wouldn't work so well with actual frozen food unless I had a freezer to keep it in, which I do have a little like apartment fridge freezer or dorm fridge freezer thing in another part of the house that's just for that type of stuff. Yeah, this works great for me, and I leave it in the fish room and have other fish foods in the other areas. So we'll see about giving them a little food, see if it gets them moving about some. That's one thing about a hang on the back filter, is it really gets that food circulated through the aquarium. I don't know if you can make out the fry back there trying to grab flakes. It's Mama watching over the babies. Alright, well, just a little peek into the fish room. Everything's pretty much the same. And until next time, rate, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you then.